What Halo is it?
Halo 5.
5?
I know.
I'm an old man.
They've made 7 of them. There's 2 that aren't on the chronology of that. There's,
Really?
ODST and Reach. Reach was actually pretty good.
Like, hey, you kids, get off my lawn.
ODST was dog shit because you don't get to play as a Spartan. So fuck you, ODST, and everyone who likes it. No, I'm just kidding. If you like it, you like it. That's fine. I just don't like it.
Old man Halo. All right, full motion video sequences or pre-rendered sequences from Halo.
Well, at least they're pre-rendered and they're not using in-game assets like every other game lately. Assassin's Creed, Witcher.
True.
Fucking World of Warcraft.
Wow.
Metal Gear Solid. Like every video game lately has been using in-game asset videos. They haven't been rendering them. It's just fine, I guess. They just don't look as nice.
I don't know if that's something I complain to or against. I'm not sure, you know?
Well, it's nice because it doesn't break the...
Wow, Cortana looks creepy.
Oh, Cortana looks awful. She looks really bad.
It's like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm your friend Cortana.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her, but she looks bad.
She's getting old, just like Halo.
Oh. Well, she is. She's reaching her 9-year rampancy mark. So any AI, well, every AI, after 9 years, there's so much data that compiles or some shit that they become crazy, essentially.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit.
that's where we're at with her right now.
Oh,
right
great.
about that point, so yeah.
She is a genius.
Actually, there's one of those in here that's actually fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah, she's cool, dude. Like, I wanted to play the whole game with her, but she was only, like, on the last mission for, like, 20 minutes. But she's, like, so super helpful and shit.
That's a pain, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Nathan Fillion's in this.
What?
Nathan Fillion.
Wait, how did that happen?
Because he was in ODST as Buck, and they brought him back. He's a Spartan now. So he's the same character. He got promoted.
He somehow didn't end up in Destiny like everyone else?
Correct. He murdered his way to the top. Actually, he is in Destiny. Funny you say that.
Really?
Yeah, he's he's the hunter, the boss of all the hunters.
Awkward.
Yeah. Lock, you buying first drink when we're done?
And he's a robot in Destiny.
Oh. And in real life.
Yep.
So let's talk Halo.
Yes.
Where are they now with this series, man? Like, comparatively speaking from when we started.
Okay.
And that red suit totally looks like Samus Aran, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So this opening sequence is really fucking cool. I wish I got to actually play it instead of watch it, but we're gonna watch it and talk over it.
Yes.
So the first Halo, they found the Halo ring, they blew it up. Second Halo, they found a second Halo ring, they blew that shit up. Halo 3, they found the thing that makes the Halos, and they blew that shit up. Halo 4, they found a planet of the people who made the thing that makes the Halo rings, they blew that shit up. And now
They're going after pets and grandparents.
Yeah, it's like we're going after anyone that's related to anything to deal with the Halo rings. We're gonna blow that shit up. You owe the Halo ring money, you're gonna blow your shit up.
We're like the fucking Kaiser Soze.
Exactly.
We're like, did you look at that Halo ring? Dead.
Yeah.
You can look at it, you're dead.
So now I think we're going to the rest of the human-occupied planets, and we're saving them from the Guardians, which are the things that made the Halo rings guardians of the Halo rings. If that makes any sense. The guys that made the Halo rings are called the Forerunners.
Okay.
And they made the Halo rings, but they also made these Guardians.
Which are like the security for that.
Correct. Well, not the rings specifically, but yeah, they're used to keep systems in line. They're like enforcers, essentially.
So we're kicking those things' asses.
You would think, but no. Strangely enough, in this Halo game, we actually don't blow anything up. We blow up one thing, but it's like a little thing. So, honestly, if I just didn't do anything, this game would play out exactly the same.
What?
Yeah, you don't do anything in this game. Nothing you do makes any has any value or worth. Like everything you do is pointless.
Because nothing else matters.
Because nothing, like literally everything you do is pointless. You don't make any headway in this game. Now
we're in. They just dropped us in.
Yes, I'm actually playing now. Now that opening sequence was fucking badass. I wish I got to play it. I wish that was like something I got to do instead of just watch.
It's kind of weird that that's what, and then they drop you in this like fucking random crevasse at night. Like, what's happening?
Oh yeah, this whole game is like that, by the way. This whole game is cool shit that you don't get to play. You just watch. Yeah, we're playing a video game or a movie at this point. So there's a couple things that are different in this Halo game. You can't dual wield, which is fucking dog shit. Fuck you guys.
Explain.
Dual wielding. So like normally I could pick up 2 pistols. I could have like a pistol on one hand and another in the other one. Yeah. So
guns akimbo. You can't.
No guns akimbo, which is fucking awesome in Halo.
Nope.
Yeah. So fuck that. No console co-op, which is huge for a lot of people. That's fucking huge. And they didn't say that shit either.
What?
Yeah, you cannot console co-op this game anymore.
That was one of the best parts of the old game.
Yeah, they took it out. Now, it may have been for processing reasons. They just didn't have the processing power for it or whatever, but drop the frame rate down. Like, it's locked at 60 FPS, but drop the frame rate down or, do something to the resolution. Just do something to make it happen. But
yeah. That's killer. You're bumming me out, man.
I know. Oh, dude, we're just started.
Like it's Halo, but all the stuff that you loved about Halo, well, that's gone.
Oh yeah. Oh, gutted.
Hey, this is your grandma, except she's been dead for 6 years, and we've painted her eyes open on top of her closed eyes.
Yeah.
And she's poisoned now.
Yes, but she's your grandma still, right?
It's still grandma. Like, I don't think it's grandma. She's been dead and she's poisoned and no thanks.
Yeah, so
anyway,
those are some of the shitty things. We have a fire team now, which is annoying. They did that in Halo ODST, which I hated, and Reach.
Fire, like just assistance then?
Yeah. So we have Vale, Tanaka, Buck, and Tanaka.
So just like Ash Creed, where you have like your gang members.
You would think so, but these are less helpful. In fact, they are anti-helpful.
Ash Creed, huh?
They are less than helpful. They get in the way all the time.
You're like, I'm trying not to shoot you, Dick.
Yeah, and they do stupid shit too. So I really don't like that I have to play with a fire team. I'd rather just solo it, because that's always been what's great about Halo. It's you versus everything.
Yeah.
I can't really give them orders. I kind of can. I can tell them to like go. I think. How do I? No,
You can force them to mark arena, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can tell them like where to go, and I can like mark one enemy, but that's about it. It's kind of stupid. So those are kind of the bad points. So let's go over some of the good points of this one, because I'm not a complete asshole. Just kind of an asshole. So
Your Honor, I'd like to plead the fifth. No, go ahead.
I'm only sort of an asshole. I can climb cliffs like this, as you can see, which is nice. They've never done that in a Halo game, so...
Halo cliff climber.
Yeah, so normally I would never be able to get up here, but if I jump and press A, I can climb it, so that's really cool.
So you can't play with your friends, but you can mountain climb too.
Oh, yeah. I can
Seems
sprint.
Like a strange trade-off, but okay.
Well, it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. Not really.
Right.
So you can sprint, and then if you sprint for long enough, you can shoulder charge, which is really neat.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It doesn't really kill anything in one hit, but it's good for like breaking open. Like there's
Can you still karate chop with your gun?
Let's see. I think so. Oh no. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So you can do that. It's nice for getting into certain areas. So there's like certain like secret areas now that you can see. Like there's a vent. Like I can break that vent. So that's kind of cool. You can aim down sights now, which is something they've never done in Halo games. Except for like with the pistol, but it's like full on every weapon left trigger aims down sight, which is the way it has always needed to be, because that's what makes Destiny so good. Is all the weapons have aimed down sights with the left trigger, and it's just the gunplay is solid on that one.
Nice.
You can dash. Like you can dash to the left or to the right. You can dash to the left. It's really just good for evading. And then you can ground slam.
So the Samba controls.
Yeah.
Fully intact.
Yeah. And you can ground slam like that, which is pretty cool.
Ah.
So, I mean, it's annoying if you're low to the ground. You can't go very far. But if you're up high somewhere,
Right.
You can get a little bit of distance with it. I don't use it ever because it makes you super vulnerable.
I was gonna say that seems like a really like kind of open thing. That, yeah.
Oh yeah. And if you aim your weapon in midair, you hang for a second, which is totally a Destiny thing.
Oh,
But
really?
it's actually really cool because you can hang and then like shoot guys and then pop back down. So
Yeah, that's nice.
they've stolen a lot from Destiny. Let's just say that. This
Gee, I wonder why.
This grenade is from Destiny. This little sparkly one. The shoulder charge thing is from Destiny. The hanging in midair. The
Well, because
dash.
they knew that people were going to be coming from Destiny.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They wanted it to be a moderately seamless transition.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it really, I mean, it doesn't really play like Destiny. The gun plays a little bit more like Destiny. But what I like about Destiny and that I hate about Halo games is look at all these weapons. There's just weapons everywhere. The problem is when you have a million different types of weapons, there's never ammo for the weapon you like the most. You know? Like my favorite weapon are the DMR weapons, which is kind of what this one is right here. Like a single shot, not a sniper, but a powerful single shot weapon.
Okay.
There's never any ammo for it. And it's just fucking annoying, because that's all I want to play with. That's the way I want to play. But they're like, nope, no ammo for that. Pick up a pistol, bitch. So, I mean, that's a small complaint, but honestly, it's really huge when you think about it. When you get used to a weapon that you really like, and you can't use it anymore because there's no more ammo for it.
Like, you like this, huh? Huh? It's good? Yeah.
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, yeah.
You fucking what would I just...
No nice things for you.
Pick up a pistol, get at it.
Which,
Start grinding that shit.
I'm surprised more people haven't been complaining about that, because people I've talked to like, oh yeah, it's cool, but I think we were just used to that with Halo games. But with Destiny, you pick the weapons you want, you pick your loadout, and you can swap it out at most any time. And there's ammo on the ground for your weapons all the time. It's just generic ammo that works in all your weapons. That's the way Halo should have been. There should be alien ammo, Forerunner ammo, and human ammo.
Yeah.
And that's
that
it.
Makes sense.
And then you could just keep your weapon all the time. And then if you're not fighting aliens, well, you can't use an alien weapon because there's no alien ammo for it. You know?
Because if you got 35,000 types of guns,
Yeah.
you don't want to have to find 35,000 types of ammunition.
Which I don't even know how many different types of weapons there are, but I'd be willing to bet it's on the 35 plus mark. Oh shit, wrong button. It's close to 35 or more.
Yeah.
Because every
So strike 1,000, but still at 35.
yeah, which is too many. Because every race has a pistol and a shotgun and a DM. Like that's the thing too. Like this is the alien shotgun. It works just like a regular shotgun. Except the bullets bounce a little bit.
Floaty sight.
Yeah, and the sight doesn't.
Alien, it's got lights and floaty things.
Yeah, that's how you can tell. Like I hate that when you aim this weapon, the sight explodes all over the screen like that. That's the worst fucking design ever. Like why do you look how big that scope is to go?
Because aliens are idiots.
Oh, it's poor design, man. For people who design the Halo rings, I think they'd have better engineers for their weapons. It is
They're
cool.
lovers. They're lovers, not fighters.
They are lovers, not fighters. It is cool when you pick up a weapon, it like assembles in your hand, like one of the Forerunner ones.
Okay.
So that's how that's kind of their thing, is all their stuff is floaty, and I mean that's cool. You know, it's a cool design choice, but their weapons are they're just like everything else. It's just a fucking shotgun. You know, it's not anything special. So,
How is, I mean, as far as like hit detection and kind of just general gameplay stuff, is it all pretty solid?
yeah, all that stuff's good.
That point.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm being cheated at all. I mean, it feels like a regular Halo game. Melees and stuff all work. So all that stuff works.
Were there complaints with the last one, with Halo 4? Like, was there anything that they've definitively rectified since the last one?
I don't know. Honestly, I only played Halo 4 the one time and beat it, and I haven't played it since.
Gotcha.
I think that's the general feel of that game. Is
You just gotta get through it.
yeah, and that's it. Meanwhile,
No, I'm just like, yeah, so it's kind of a one-time experience thing.
yeah,
So-
it's a one-off, which for first-person shooters should never be the case. I mean, Call of Duty is kind of like that. Once you beat the main campaign, you don't really beat it again unless you want, beat it on veteran.
Right.
But with Halo 3, I have replayed that game over so many times I can't even tell you. One of the main reasons because it has couch co-op, and it's a great game when friends come over to just fucking play around on Halo for a little bit.
Yeah.
And they took that shit away. But also the story is much grander. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like, we've pretty much been in a hallway this whole time. It's been a little bit of a wide hallway, but there have been no branching paths, no big environments.
They've dropped us in a crevasse.
Yeah. And
we've been crevassing.
we've been crevassed, and the whole game is like that.
Looking for crevassier.
Found out my yeah. The whole game is like that. The whole game is just like narrow hallways, which is sad because that's not Halo. Halo's always been huge and expansive.
Yeah, I was gonna say there seems to be, and honestly, I think I only played through 2.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time in the first one though.
Oh yeah.
In the first game.
Oh yeah.
Doing multiplayer with friends over, you know, live connections at people's houses where they had like TVs in separate rooms.
Yeah, back before Xbox Live.
Exactly. Yeah. It seems like it's lost a little bit of the epicness, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it's just because everything now is so epic that it's just one of those things like, oh, I'm just not feeling it anymore because every game is like, fucking check this out.
Yeah.
But
well, Halo has never been one with amazing graphics, and it's never been one for like super spectacular weapons. It's always kind of understated weapons, understated graphics, but amazing story and amazing environments. These large, open, vast environments. You get your tank for like 40 minutes. You get to fly around the Banshee for like 25 minutes.
Right.
Cody, the Scorpion tank is in this game.
Yeah.
You get it for a combined total of maybe 10 minutes.
What?
That's it. One time for 10 minutes. You remember like 2 or 3 of the missions where you're just rolling through, jacking fools in the Scorpion tank? You don't get to do that in this one.
Or just driving around in the Warthog.
Yeah.
Like, good old Halo.
Nope.
Like, that's what you do.
Nope.
You drive around in the Warthog and you shoot shit.
And here's the thing. You get the very first time you get the Warthog in this, you get it in an area that's as small as that one we just left.
What?
Yeah, it's all narrow valleys full of fucking rocks that spin you, knock you over and shit. It's like, they forgot what it means to make a Halo game.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
No, the game looks great.
It's like, it's one of those, like, it's, if it had a different name kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
if it were an original IP.
Yeah. You'd be all over it, right?
Mhm.
You're like, yeah, cool. It's spacey and there's good guns and shit happening and whatever, but I think the expectation with Halo is insanely high.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they're victims of their own success at this point. But
Yeah.
you don't need... See, here's the thing. They tried to do that... And I guess they kind of always do this in Halo. In the opening sequence, like, the Master Chief always does something amazing. In Halo 2, he was taking the bomb back to the aliens. Like, do you remember that scene?
I think so, yeah.
He's in the dropship, and he's, like, pushing the bomb out the airlock.
Right.
And she's like... I think Cortana's like, I hope your aim's good or something. He's like, I never miss. And then he pushes it out the airlock and blows up a fucking warship with a bomb.
He's like, I'm a Clint Eastwood badass.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need. Just start it with that and allow me to do similar things, you know?
Right.
But they just show you those things in this one. They don't let you do those things.
And then you run around and shoot a bunch of the same aliens.
Yeah, with a billion different weapons. In Halo...
And there's dogs.
Oh yeah, yeah, these are the Forerunner dogs, by the way. Because every alien race needs, like, cannon fodder. They need their...
They need a pet.
They need a pet, which are the little Ungoi guys with the exploding gas tanks for the, you know, for the Covenant. But what I liked about Halo 3 was there was a mission where you had to take out that giant, I don't know if you ever saw it, but you had to take out a giant Scarab. It's a giant walking tank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would take a speeder, which they call ghosts. I'd take a speeder, launch myself onto that thing, blow up the core, hop on the speeder, and then launch myself off the back as it exploded. It's fucking epic.
Wow.
Can't do any of that shit in this game.
You can't do that here.
No. You don't get to be epic. It's like these are my toys. You don't get to play with my toys. You can watch me play with my toys, but you can't play with my toys. That's what Halo 5 is.